EU sustainability reporting is evolving rapidly. Between the CSRD, ESRS, and now the Omnibus proposals, many companies, especially in Luxembourg, are asking what applies to us, when, and how to be compliant. I'm Sara, Supervising Associate at Arendt in the ESG and Sustainability team.
And I'm Rocco, Manager at Arendt in the ESG and Sustainability team. In this short video, we'll help you navigate the evolving landscape and legal uncertainties, understand what they mean for your business, and explain why now is the right time to act, whether you're in scope or reporting voluntarily. If CSRD doesn't ring a bell for you yet, you can check out our previous videos. What are the CSRD and Omnibus updates? Earlier this year, the Omnibus package amending CSRD included significant proposals to adjust the timeline and scope of the CSRD, the Corporate Sustainability Due Diligence Directive, and the EU Taxonomy Regulation, reducing the reporting burden and giving companies more time to prepare.
Omnibus brings two key changes. Stop the clock. The reporting deadlines for certain companies are postponed by 2 years, and reduces scope and content. Companies with fewer than 1,000 employees might be excluded from the scope of CSRD, while the ESRS are being greatly scaled back.
More recently, for Wave 1 companies preparing for their second report covering financial year 2025, the EU Commission started working on a quick fix delegated act to ease ESRS phasing requirements, including extended transitional periods for certain data points and removing the need to disclose financial effects of material IROs.
And what's going on in Luxembourg? In Luxembourg, the government issued Bill of Law 8370 to implement the CSRD into national law as required for any EU directive. However, the bill has not yet entered into force, and the delay is reportedly linked to ongoing negotiations and expected changes at the EU level under the Omnibus package.
But that doesn't mean that companies should ignore it. The government updated the Bill of Law on 6 May, clarifying that no CSRD report is expected for the 2024 financial year, and if implemented by the end of 2025, in accordance with the Omnibus, Wave 1 companies will then be expected to report in 2026 for financial year 2025.
Furthermore, the CSSF has communicated to issuers that are in scope of NFRD and supposed to report by 2025 according to CSRD that they should continue to comply with NFRD. However, these companies might choose to voluntarily adopt the CSRD framework and the associated ESRS as a benchmark for more comprehensive disclosures.
Why companies should take this seriously, even with voluntary disclosures? While Wave 1 companies prepare their reports for financial year 2025, whether under CSRD or continuing through NFRD using CSRD methodology, other large companies would be wise to keep working now to get the process right, as preparation takes time and proper allocation of resources. There are many reasons why sustainability reporting remains a strategic opportunity and increasingly a market expectation.
Value chain pressure. You are part of others' value chains. Your clients or partners may need ESG data from you to fulfill their own obligations.
Investor expectations. Banks and investors are watching. Clear ESG disclosures can improve access to financing and potentially reduce your cost of capital.
Business, resilience, and growth. Anticipating sustainability challenges helps you manage risks, unlock new markets, and strengthen long-term resilience.
Governance and risk management. ESG reporting enhances ESG governance and strategy by helping identify, prevent, mitigate, and remediate actual and potential adverse impacts and risks, as well as identifying and managing positive impacts and ESG business opportunities.
Future-proofing your organization. Voluntary reporting helps you prepare for a more competitive, sustainable economy without wasting the efforts you've already made, for example, in preparing for CSRD compliance before Omnibus or breaking the budget.
How we can help?
Whether you're preparing a CSRD-compliant report, assessing double materiality, mapping your value chain, or drafting your first voluntary sustainability disclosures, it all starts with sound governance and project management. We're here to guide you every step of the way with a practical and cost-effective approach.
At Arendt, our ESG and sustainability team has in-depth expertise in Luxembourg's regulatory landscape and knows how to translate EU-level changes into practical, business-relevant advice. With the landscape shifting quickly and the omnibus changes still fresh, now is the time to assess where your company stands and how to move forward strategically. Contact our ESG and sustainability team for their expert advice.